afternoon, everyone. I'm Candice Jackson. I'm a senior managing consultant within Mobius Consulting, and I specifically look after third-party risk management within Mobius. And today I'm joined by some of my colleagues who are part of the service line with me. And really in the last 2 years, we've seen an increase within third-party risk management. We've seen a large number of organizations really undertaking a third-party risk management journey. But I think to take a few steps back, there's a lot of consequences around not having secure and trusted third parties. And Cal, in your opinion, what would those consequences actually be when organizations don't have secure and trusted third parties?
I think because of the large amount of third parties that organizations are using, the biggest risk would be the information risk, because we are sharing information, whether confidential or personal information, with our third parties. The biggest risk there is a data breach. And then on top of that, what we've got is regulatory compliance as well as legislation stipulating requirements in terms of data protection and what we do need to do there with securing our third-party relationships. So big consequences for me are obviously the data breach, the regulatory impact, or the regulatory scrutiny rather, that you will encounter because of a data breach. And then also some of the further repercussions like legal consequences as well as financial impacts. And the biggest one there for me would definitely be the reputational loss that you would encounter due to a data breach or that regulatory scrutiny.
Okay. Yeah, I think from our perspective, from the Mobius perspective, and along the digital journey that we are actually going with, we've got our TPRM approach to how we do third-party risk management within this digital journey. Rahul, do you want to touch on some of what that looks like from a Mobius perspective?
Sure. So I think just to build on to what Calvin just said now, dealing with third parties tends to be seen as quite a mammoth of a task, especially in today's day and age where an organization does take on more third parties on average. What I like about Mobius' approach to that is that there is an established and practical framework that we use to address these sort of risks. The framework is supported by various documents, artifacts, and procedures that we have built up over the years and have been proven to work. And then when we touch on to the managed approach that we offer in applying this framework, not only do we leave organizations with the immediate addressing of those risks by applying that framework, but by embedding those processes within the organization's environment, we leave them with the lasting value of that framework long after we have left. And then finally, over the past few months, we have also tried to take this framework a touch further by implementing the TPRM 360 model of approach. And that's basically where we look at the third party holistically in terms of all the risks that they bring to the organization, ensuring that we try to achieve 100% compliance in addressing those risks throughout the life cycle of the third party.
Okay, nice. And I think, Jaishal, from your perspective, I mean, we're on the securing digital trust journey. We've seen a rise in it. We've seen where organizations are asking us more and more for our advice, help us with their TPRM journey. How have you seen that and just some practical experiences that you've had from your perspective?
Yes, certainly. So I've definitely seen a lot of organizations these days are moving from the paper-based approach to the more digital aspect, keeping everything in a centralized view, easy access, uploading and making business decisions at a much quicker time compared to going through documents, which is manual-based, and now just automating the whole process.
Right. I think you touch on nicely onto my next question. We've seen automation, we've seen organizations move from Excel-based into automation. One word from each of you that had to say, what is your biggest benefit that you've seen how automation, TPRM, secure and digital trust all comes together? What would your one word be that could sum it up quite nicely?
I'd say efficacy.
Okay.
Quick business decisions.
I'd say improved business intelligence.
Perfect. I think that wraps it up quite nicely, just summing up TPRM, summing up where we're going with this, and really us positioned at Mobius as trusted security digital advisors within a TPRM space.